Yes, you know what time it is. You already know what it is. We are here for what? Paradise. Season 1, episode 7. Like, you already know what it is. This is the hottest one of the hottest shows on TV right now. As of yesterday. So yes, I'm here with VACAY-JayTV and Miss Kira Speaks.
What
How
up?
y'all this evening?
I'm sorry. I had to laugh at that intro music because I swear we was about to be in the presentation. And welcome to Paradise. And today we're gonna speak about. That's what it sounded like. Dun dun dun. I was like, oh shit, like I'm going to a presentation.
Oh, they about to sell me
something. You about to sell me right. Yeah. You about to sell me something? What you about to sell me?
Right.
You about to sell me movies?
That this is the hottest show on TV right now. That's what
according
I'm about to tell you
Kev on stage. We knew that from the start.
Of other people I saw.
Right? Yeah, TikTok is going crazy.
I'm like, y'all, it's so
late. We've been up on. It's all right. It's all right. I'm glad y'all catching up. Okay. Yeah. They finally catching up. It's all right.
I know the Super Bowl happened and the Grammys happened. I'm like,
this kind of landed under the radar though. To be honest, it did with all the hype with Kendrick and the Grammys.
Yeah,
and
that's
all
what I was saying. Like,
yeah, it kind of flew in under the radar.
Performance, and it was just
Yep. How y'all doing? How y'all ladies
doing
this
evening? Yes, I'm good.
Yeah, bless.
How you doing, sir?
Salute. Antoine, salute. Queens in the building. Was good, brother.
Okay, Queen Nation.
New York City in the building. What up?
Hey, Nita. Yeah, you got to catch up.
Dun, 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 dun.
Don't say why you.
Let's give him coming to America a little bit at the end. Just a little bit. It's cool. It's cute.
So how do y'all feel about this episode overall? Why he up there making fun of my intro?
I'm not making fun of it. I just felt like I was about to be in a seminar. No, that's all. I'm not making fun of it.
It got your attention, didn't it?
It did. I was like, man, $29.99. Okay, yeah.
So how do y'all feel about this episode? It had you on the edge of your seats. With y'all hype at the got to the end. This is the episode of all episodes. This is the episode where you see everything has started, where everything went down. Because episode 1, we didn't know what the heck was going
on.
Right.
So how y'all feel about this episode?
Like you said, I was on the edge of my seat. I was like, oh, okay, this is what we doing. We're gonna see what happened. And there was one part that confused me. I had to go back and watch. I was like, but it was real good. I enjoyed it.
Okay. Are you, Jay?
It was crazy intense. I watched it twice, right? So I watched it on my phone, right? Because I was in the car, and then I watched it at the house, and I was like, bruh, this day one, man, intense, boy. I felt my blood pressure going up. I went to the doctor. He said, your blood pressure's up. I said, you know why? Because I was watching Paradise, man. Paradise got my blood pressure up. For real, man. For real. Especially what happened with X and his wife. And man, I was like, bruh, she gonna make it? She not gonna make it? What's gonna happen?
I was like this too. I'm like,
these people's going crazy with the wife. You take me with you. No, you can't go. Sorry. I'm like, oh Lord. Man. Yeah, it was intense. It was real intense.
Oh yeah, heavy on the intense.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is episode. Oh, it's supposed to say episode 7. I don't know what's up with the.
It's okay. We forgive you. We know it's 7.
Oh, thank you. This is the seminar episode 7 on that day. Sinatra and Xavier confront the past, returning to the Hurricane Day, bro.
They trying to sell us, Kara. They trying to sell us. She's trying to sell us a property in the mountain that they gonna stay in.
Right. Well, my bad. Yeah. So so this episode 7 called That Day. Hey, slow burn.
Yeah, they did it right though. They did it right.
If you gotta see where everybody got the blood on this. Oh yeah.
Oh
yeah. So this episode is definitely set heavy in the past. because it's called the day, meaning the day that they evacuate.
Yep.
DC, I guess. So it's crazy, right? Because if the episode started off with a flashback to October 28, 1962, I'm like, okay, why are we all the way back in the 60s? So I'm not gonna hold you that.
I was like,
for a loop.
What show am I watching? Oh, it's the right show. It's the right show.
I was like, who that Harpo? Who this Harpo? Like,
I'm thinking this is Kyle Daddy. I'm not gonna hold you.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I'm like,
too.
well, was he in the military? Like, what was his
was.
position? He was in the military, but I didn't know like his position in the military. I know he was like a general or something.
I guess they're trying to show, hey, this is where it all started. This was all the craziness started with this guy right here.
Oh, is that right? Yeah, but he is listening to this old radio, and it was a broadcast of, I guess, what's happening in the world and stuff like that, and they was talking about the Cuban Missile Crisis and how what happened? Oh, the volcano erupt. I mean, not the volcano, but the I guess the person didn't take the shot, the captain didn't do what he's supposed to do, and he was panicking. He said it's about to happen again, Miriam. I'm like, who's Miriam? Who's this white lady? And then they show a picture of his family, and he's flicking the light switch. I'm like, is something about to happen? I'm looking like,
yeah, the light switch was throwing me. I was like, why we?
He said it's gonna happen again, and he don't know what if the other person decides to turn around and not do what he's supposed to do the next time. I'm like, okay. That's how I feel about that. How do y'all feel about the same thing? I was a little lost.
I didn't feel like we needed that, but I guess
it was like a foreshadowing to be like, okay, this is day one and this is the beginning way back. It's like, okay, this is going to happen again. Now today is the day that is going to happen again. Will this person do what they're supposed to do? And that was Cal, of course, the president. He's talking about.
I guess, but it was like
the setup, right? It was kind of thrown off.
Yeah, I could have had a VA.
If they left it out, I would have. Like when you said that, I was like, "Oh yeah, that's right," because the beginning was mad weird.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't know. Well, like, okay, we going back to the 60s. I'm thinking this. What's his name? Kane, the father of Cal. Thinking he was old behind, but probably. I'm surprised we ain't see him this episode in this flashback. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not gonna hold you. Due to.
He was probably already over in the like Antoine
Colorado,
because that's what he said the big wigs would have been. He was probably over in the thing already. Like,
what you saying, Antoine? The big wigs would. Yep.
That's where Kane was in the bunker already.
Oh yeah, that was a huge percentage, Antoine. I'm not going.
You gotta read it. You gotta read it for the blind people, man.
Oh, I'm sorry. When 95% of the people around the president found out they wasn't going with him, the false entitlement and disappointment was real. Heavy on the disappointment.
Yes.
In the entitlement.
I mean, why do we have to go to work? We could have just sheltered in place at home. Like, yeah.
Okay.
If you wasn't going to take us, might as well just been sitting at the house.
Yeah. Yeah, but after this whole 60s flashback, we do get to the present day, which is where Xavier is holding a blicky to Sinatra, and she got something in her hand. It looked like a tape recorder or something. And she was just saying how Cal did something different. It's not what you thought it was. He went the opposite way. He didn't pick the red pill, just the blue pill. I mean, and then she said that they set out some transmitters here the outside. See if we have any movement and stuff up there and stuff. And she started playing like people voices and how they trying to find them. Trying to get here, I guess, and how things went. It's how things went wasn't exactly what he think it went. How he think it went. So we get going, traveling back to the past the day, right? And they looking at the TV, y'all. Doomsday. I'm like, why y'all saying at the TV? Y'all need to just forget. I mean, after a while, I'm like, what we doing? This is me. I'm like, after I seen that,
they
and
said
then
they want to see it coming.
The broadcast was glitching too, and that was the crazy part. I'm like, oh my god. I'm not looking, staring at the screen. I need to do something.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, so they looking at the broadcast, and dude just saying how the volcano erupted under the Antarctica ice sheets and ashes in the air, and then the tsunami's coming. Then you can see it. And then we're gonna talk about this whole broadcast because this dude, that lady out there on the building, too much.
On the bridge, yeah. Okay? I was gonna say on the bridge, on the building. Yes, absolutely not.
On the roof or something. I'm like, yo,
fire me, the world gonna end anyway. Whew.
And the guy was like, "You sure you're not too close?" She's like, "We're on, a skyscraper." Da, 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 da,
right. And then he could say, "Are you there? Are you okay?" That first sonic boom.
Yeah.
Nosebleed.
Nosebleed.
Why are you still there?
Yep.
I guess she's like, "Hey, I'm going out with a bang. I'm going out with the best career."
She sure did.
Absolutely not.
I'm like, girl,
like we're gonna remember this reporter. What's her name again? Oh yeah.
Right. And
you already know we wouldn't have been up there. You know we wouldn't have been up there. We wouldn't have been up there. Okay. Like what? You want me to do what? Nope. You want me to go? No. You better get Jan. Jan gonna do it.
No, Jan. She I'm like, who's behind this camera? I'm like, that camera would have been lower. You would see the ground.
Get Derek and Jan. They're gonna do it. They'll do anything. Freak that.
This is crazy, but yeah, I had to. I don't know, like this lady is wild, and then they just looking at this lady going down. That was just so terrifying for me. After seeing that,
I don't understand that. It's like storm chasers. Like, no,
I need
I'm not about to be out there.
I'm gonna need 2 minutes to freak out in a private room. Then I get my stuff together.
Right.
Okay.
Did you yell? Did you scream? Did you scream at the screen when that happened? When you saw the big old wave?
Yeah, that's what I'm like. Ooh.
Overtake all the buildings.
And then the guy on the other side is like not fazed by it. I'm like, somebody just lost their whole life.
Yeah.
While trying to broadcast.
I didn't scream, but my jaw definitely dropped. I was like, ooh, yeah.
Right. And she started talking after the sun.
And they just sitting there like, nope.
But as you know, the president didn't even choose who was going. The rich, the billionaire rich lady and the psychiatrist chose. Look, you see, I'm looking like, yeah. So as this is going on, we see Xavier trying to get in touch. First he did try to get in touch. He got in touch with his kids. People who's looking after his kids, telling them where to go. Stay close to Jeremy, which is the president's son. If you stay close to the president's son, you all good. Okay. Smart.
Right.
Okay.
So let him get your brother and don't let him out of your sight.
Okay. And he also is trying to get in touch with his wife, who's supposed to be on her way back there from Atlanta, and the flights, everything is canceled. Everything is grounded. Nobody is taking. She supposed to took the first flight, but she didn't take it. They didn't even try. So, it's like the signal kept dropping. They miss each other's calls. They text failed, and they text again. It was like one of those nail biting moments between him and his wife. I was like,
it was
all
crazy,
while trying to still do his job. I said, not you gotta be on the phone, texting, and then try to be like, okay, left, right, center. What? No.
Right.
And he's the lead man, so you already know he's like totally distracted and needs to be there and everywhere, like crazy, dog. It was crazy.
Definitely that. So
get your little earpiece or something.
So we do see the president. He is meeting with everybody, even the vice president. I'm like, how you become vice president? He come through dropping something out. It's classified. I'm like,
classified.
I'm like, oh my no.
Yeah.
Like, how you
I said
become
the
vice
same
president?
thing. I said, y'all couldn't find somebody else.
You know the people ain't pick him. You know what I'm saying? They picked him, and he chose the vice president. You know, we get the vice president by default every time. So,
right.
So he having this big meeting. You know, they talking about what's about to go down, and they need to do the what's it called? Dang. The versus
conference?
Versus
whatever. Yeah.
Oh, Versailles.
Versailles. Yeah, thank you. I had to I'm like, I see the word, but I can't. Yeah, like, the
go.
Versailles.
Everybody's like, go.
I was like,
I told you he was going to a seminar. Go. Anyway.
Yeah, man. Said how different places are Australia is going, how certain places are wiped out already from this tsunami. And what's his name? The vice president, white family is gone. He was like, I gotta call Australia. And then they said, I'm sorry, but Australia is white.
Damn.
I'm like, yeah, you have to digest it real quick.
That's why he's so off, man.
Wait, who is supposed to be in Australia?
The vice president's wife and
wife family.
Yeah,
her family.
Oh, the wife's family. I'm like, because didn't we see the wife and the other? Okay, her family got it. I was like, we saw the wife in another episode.
Yeah, gotcha. I'm like, well, she lost her family.
His in-laws.
Yeah, his in-laws. So, and he looked at shock like, oh wow, this is serious. So everybody says go. And they decide to do a pre-recorded press conference of the president, and then they're gonna air it live. I'm like, y'all some sneaky.
They're gonna air it live when they already in the bunker.
Right.
Like, we gonna go up in the air.
Pretending like it's live.
Yeah, 2 hours later when we secured, then they're gonna press play. Like the president's still there. That is messed up, dog.
That's what I said. I'm like, y'all some dirty mother truckers, wow. But I guess, but so he get ready for that. He said, let's change the tie. Yellow to cheer. Let's change it to blue. Yeah, so he make this pre-recorded press conference video talk about, I know y'all see what's coming. Stay calm or do something. It was some BS.
He wasn't talking about nothing. A whole bunch of word vomit.
The real ones is more felt. This pre-recorded one is like, okay.
It was a nothing sandwich. That's what it was. Nothing sandwich.
Right. It was a nothing. It was a nothing sandwich, and he kept seeing this. He kept looking at this older guy who was cleaning, doing his job, right?
Yeah.
So he approached this guy before they left and stuff like that. Before they evacuated, I should say. He went up to the guy. The guy said he'd been there for like what, nine terms, 9
administrations.
Yeah. Okay.
9
administrations. Put 9 times 4.
Yeah. Oof. So yeah, he had a career there. He just said everything is a mess. Everything. He kept asking him, like, he said, I heard this all before 9/11 and other stuff that's happened. He said the pandemic. He said, I heard this all before, and he's still there.
So been there, done that.
Right. He said, when you get to my age, I was like, oh no. And the cow just felt bad, you know?
Yeah.
Because they about to dip. And
he's like, call your family. He was like, I'm gonna see him tomorrow. I said, oh,
right. That's what I was like, yeah.
And he just wanted to say something, but he couldn't. He couldn't be like, listen, bruh, you better call him today because you about to die tonight. It's gonna be over
right now.
Over. Okay.
Got about 30 minutes.
But this was good because it did show that Kyle actually has a heart. You know what I'm saying? He does. He has a heart for the people. Like he a regular dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's not fit.
He has a little bit of compassion.
To do that his father wanted him to do, though.
Yeah, he's not
because his father would have
Sinatra.
been gone.
Yeah, he's not Sinatra.
Right.
He's not any of that. You know what I'm saying? So,
Mhm.
yep, he has a heart for the good, especially. I mean, come on, the guy, the maintenance guy. You know what I mean? Like, come on. What up? What up?
And
what
it
up,
looked like
peoples?
before he went to even do the recorded thing, like his hand was shaking or something. Unless I'm seeing things, I was like, "Oh Lord."
Well,
Come on,
the
Cal.
pre-recording, yeah, that's when he took a drink, and that's when Xavier went to him about his wife Terry, Dr. Rogers Collins, and telling him that his wife is still stuck. Yeah, so his wife is still stuck in Atlanta, and he said he needs some help, and he told him to talk to this guy right here that's on the screen. I forgot his name. And
I don't know either. I like him. We didn't get to see him no more. He didn't make it.
He went down with the ship.
Him and the other black guy.
Yeah, I would say he went down with the other. Yeah. So yeah.
Well, he might be a survivor. You never know.
Yeah, but we haven't seen him yet. So
But
we don't see him in the past.
He's not in the cave. I'm saying like outside the cave. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Based on what we learned.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
The part when he shut down. Yep. So very so real. So yeah, so he told him talk to this general right here. I don't know what he is, but about getting his wife there to them, or at least to the airport, I should say.
Yeah, he told him no highways and everything. Just take it straight down. What was it, 85, something like that.
Yeah, because it's a special airport or a place for I guess the military or a base or something.
Yep.
So a hangar, something like that.
It's a hangar, yeah. So it's a special plane that's going to be taking off in an hour, he said. And he did a map, and he's like, "Oh, we got to be a faster way." So he went down to the control room where everything is being monitored for everything on the outside of the White House. And he just asked them, "Is there a quicker way to this location?" Boom, by bing. He got a 45 minutes route, like you say, no highways. So he texted to his wife, and we was hoping for the best. She was gonna try to get there. She said she didn't have a car. He told her
that lady,
steal one.
He's like, still one. Do whatever you gotta do.
I don't care.
Yeah, get up out of there.
Yeah, so
he shouldn't have been there in the first place. We'll talk about that later.
We'll talk about it later.
Because we got a whole lot to talk about.
I'm trying to hold my water.
I know.
And want to be mad with the president. Sir, you don't listen either.
I'm mad with Xavier, but we'll get to it. We'll get to all of it. We got a lot to talk about.
Okay.
I'm mad with all of them.
Oh, you got
all three. I'll just say that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Xavier, Sinatra, and Cal.
No.
Xavier, Sinatra, and Cal. Who's three?
The wife.
Terry.
Oh, the wife. Yeah. And who's the third? The daughter.
Xavier.
3 out of 4 of the Collins family. Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
We mad
of course, we mad at Priscilla. Of course, we know why. You know what I'm saying?
Presley, not Priscilla.
Presley. I said Priscilla. Elvis Presley.
Right. That's why I had to laugh like
Priscilla Presley. Yeah. I'm mad at all 3 of those guys.
We gave each other that name. Yeah, I hear you.
Hey, Candy girl.
Yep.
So we see the president. He do another recording. I mean, another live. He do the actual live that was supposed to be happening right then. So after he talked to the older guy who worked at the White House for so long, I guess he felt bad. He had a conscience, so he went to go say, "Do it live now." And then Xavier and told Ryan or whoever to guard the door. It was this guy name. I think his name was Ryan.
But even when he did it live, he ain't really say nothing either. He ain't really say that much.
Nope.
He just did it live. He's like, okay, I just want you guys to know I love you. And
he was emotional with it.
Good luck. I was like, what the? What you really trying to tell us? If I'm watching the TV and I'm an American, like, okay, why you say you love me, and what you mean good luck? What you talk about? What can you tell me what's going on, bro? Nothing. He ain't say nothing. Again, another reason to be mad at Cal.
So Xavier,
I mean, he said more than he said in that recorded. But like she said, he was nervous talking about good luck, sir. What you mean? You shaking and good luck? Nope. Get me out of here.
Yeah.
So
if there's somebody that you want to be with, I suggest you go be with them. Because good luck. What?
Basically.
Exactly. Bruh, you ain't give me no instructions. You're not telling me, hey, go to your local bunker. You're not telling me nothing, man. So yeah, good luck. God bless. Salute.
Right on.
You do you. Do you, son. Do you. What the fuck? You killing me, dog.
Now he killing me.
No,
yes.
It was cause a panic in and outside that White House, though.
Oh man, we got to talk about that.
Yeah, before they did the panic outside the White House, as we see Xavier and another guy who has, I guess, who is part of the Versatile group, who's going to Colorado. They went to the artillery room because he already knows stuff about you about to do this live. Oh, stuff about to get real. So they went to go get some bulletproof vests and some blickies. Some big blickies, okay?
About to be live up in there. About to be live.
Because they already know. He's like, wait, we gotta strap up, like, because we got to know what's about to go down, okay? So yeah, that was wild. I mean, soon as he said good luck, and then a couple of tears, everybody was moving stuff like that, and they was on their way out
in the building already.
People were starting to crash out.
The president's aide lady, boy, she's like, promise me, my sister's outside. Promise me they're gonna be all right to Xavier. And he's like, he just couldn't say yes. He just went like that. Like, come on, man.
Hey.
Well, hey, how you doing? How you doing? I see you. HFG in the building. What's good? What's good, fam?
Hey.
Salute to the family coming through. What
I
up?
understand why he felt he needed to do that, but there wasn't enough time. Yeah, it definitely was not enough time.
Yeah,
that's for darn certain.
I have put on my social media, like he called himself trying to do the right thing, and he just made it worse. Like, because he caused immediate panic. I was like,
right, exactly.
This didn't help either.
Yeah,
it's too little, too late.
He's trying to kind of take responsibility, but ain't do.
Candy, come on back in, nothing. Girl. I can't see.
Ain't
come back
say
in.
Nothing. He ain't do nothing. Ain't say nothing. Ain't struck nothing. He just caused panic immediately.
That's why the son act like that. Like, you knew. You was being a punk.
You was hollering HFG when Xavier snapped into go-mo and start gearing up. I was hollering.
Oh yeah. He's like, I already know it's about to go down. So and Robinson came through on some like, yo, okay, let's handle this business real quick. We'll see her in action. Yeah,
the way they came down that hallway, I was like, oh.
Yeah. They pushing people out of the way, like, get out the way. Move, get out the way.
And one guy was trying, and he's like, and they was like, where y'all going?
How'd that work out for you?
He said, y'all can stay here
and secure the White House. Secure the White House so we can get out.
What?
That's what he said. I was like,
I know. That's what like, you can stay here.
Yo, you bugging, son. Yo, you bugging.
Yo, wow.
Like, I'm coming with you. What are you talking about? Secure the White House. I would have been the same way.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah,
they was wrong.
Look at old boy from Bel Air in the background in the blue tie.
Oh yeah,
that's Lisa's father.
Lisa's father.
Yeah,
I know. I recognize him from somewhere. I'm like, why he look familiar?
That's the guy from Bel Air.
Like, okay, he look familiar. And then I forgot about it. I didn't even try to follow up on it, but thanks, Jack. For real. Yeah. So we, as they, they ran into Robinson. That's when we saw Agent Robinson with the longer hair, and her team, and helping with the protocol, doing the protocol escape thing, and
she's on point.
She's on. Yeah,
she was on point.
She was not playing at all.
Nah, dog. Especially at the helicopter.
Before they got to the helicopter, they already popped somebody. They ran
right.
Oh yeah.
In the hallway.
And the dude was trying to tell. He was like, "Don't do it. Don't do
it." He's like,
"Oh."
"I'm about to go." He said, "We all about to die anyway. Like, I might as well."
Right.
And they finally jumped in the elevator, and they had one dude in front of the elevator. He was like, "Don't come."
I'm like,
oh,
just hearing that.
Yeah, Americans taking out Americans.
Survival of the fittest. She said she is on her job. She ain't got no hesitation.
Nope.
None at all.
She had to get her boo thing safe, and then didn't even get on the same helicopter. I was like, oh, and you not even get on a helicopter? You couldn't be me.
I saw a little Wakanda Forever in her. You know what I'm saying? She was like a soldier for real.
Definitely fit in.
So this is it.
I cannot do that job. I said the only people I could like put myself out there for other than myself is like my kids. Like,
right?
No,
You Secret Service for the kids, right?
Right. That's it.
That's it.
I knew something was wrong. I knew something was going to happen to Fresh Meat BKA Brian. I didn't know it was Brian. Her position was secure, so she's not worried. Okay. But clearly, they did leave what's her name? Marsha, the white lady who kept
Marsha.
Who kept bugging Xavier.
I don't know why she wasn't talking with the president.
Exactly, but I wouldn't even wanted nobody in that, like in the Oval Office, that wasn't going. Like, if you're not going, let them be outside, because you're not about to keep asking me no questions.
Yeah.
What's going on, ma'am? Please go over
They was trying to get away from those people. They did have them outside. They was trying to get away from them. That's why they was following them. You know what I mean? Like, where y'all going?
She was inside when he was like filming stuff. She was around because he was asking Xavier, and he was like, talk to the president. I don't know. I get back to you. I'm busy.
Stuck on stupid. I can't tell you nothing.
Right.
And he only knew half of the plan. You know what I mean?
Right.
And
he knew she wasn't part of the plan.
Right.
When they got to the chopper, the guy who was helping Xavier, basically, I guess Xavier right hand man or something. I guess his name was Ryan. He said, "I'm coming too." He said he put his hand up like
he was like, "I'm coming too." Right. Pow.
I was like, "Oh,
Robinson."
Robinson, right?
Jesus, she a thug for the White House, man.
He said, "I ain't got no time
now she a thug."
And then she was like, "Do your job." He was like, "He wasn't gonna shoot." Yes, he was. Yes, he was gonna pop you, Xavier.
I think he was.
Get out of here.
He was like, "I know you." He was like, "I know you effing lying."
You see the look in his eyes. He was like, "Survival of the fittest. I'm about to pop you, Xavier. Take your place."
Okay. He said, "It's room." He was like,
Not for you, buddy."
No, sir.
Not for you, buddy. I just felt bad.
And Robinson said she gonna fire first and ask questions later.
She's like, "Do your job, Xavier. Come on."
It was a scene where his wife did call, and the connection did go through when all that melee was happening, and then the phone fell. I was like,
"Yeah, too much going on."
I did one of these, and that's when dude was tripping in the hallway, and that's when everybody was
yeah.
Oh yeah, because he dropped his phone, but he picked it back up.
And it was like a connection. Yeah, right. He picked it up, and she was gone. I was like, "Oh no!"
Yeah, I'm glad he picked it up.
At least he got the phone back, child.
Right. I'm glad he got it back.
Yeah. Look, we ain't gonna let our phone get away from us.
That's one thing we're not gonna do, right?
That's what I'm like. We not gonna do that.
We can have a leg chopped off, or arm chopped off. We gonna be hopping, be like, "Where my phone at?" Right?
Yep.
Where my phone at? You know what I mean?
Yeah, so
I got confused because when they were loading the kids up into the car, I think it was a black lady that was loading Xavier's kids, and at first I thought that was the wife, and I'm like, "Well, what happened to the wife if she put the kids?" And I'm like, "Oh, that ain't the wife."
That's not the wife. So
yeah,
it took me a minute. I was like,
So his kids are secure, and I guess going to the hangar, the airport part, for them to get on the plane. Yeah, that was wild. and they was in the air. They
Barely.
was in the air.
And Marsha was just like, I can't believe y'all leaving me here like
Oh,
this.
she was watching them from the ground.
Man.
I'm not gonna lie. I felt bad
like
for
color
her.
purple. It was like,
yeah, exactly.
Not color
like, I'm gonna see you in hell.
Yes.
I'm gonna see you, and I'm putting the roots on that helicopter. Hope it crash. Something like that. You know what I mean? Yeah.
It's definitely the vibe.
Yeah. So it was like everybody, they was popping everybody. They was trying to get towards the chopper. I'm like, why y'all trying to run to? I'm like, why y'all? What's that? X said, bump that kid. I gotta get my wife.
Indeed.
Yeah, basically, at one point he was acting like that. I mean, I understand, but yeah, this might be the start of Marsha. So y'all think Marsha is out there, one of the people out there?
She might be the killer.
I know that. Yeah, I was gonna say, I know people were speculating if it was her that took out Cal.
That's
she
why
might
I asked.
be
That's
the thriller. She might be the thriller, yo.
Yeah, I was leading that way.
It makes sense. It makes sense. Why did Robinson go past her and just have her standing there? You know what I'm saying? Looking up. You know what I'm saying? She was securing the area and she just standing there. That was a foreshadowing, yo. For real.
Yeah, I agree.
She stood there though. She ain't moved. She said, "You're not gonna mow me down." She said, "I'm gonna be real still and just stare."
She's like, "I'm gonna get you back."
Because Robinson was like,
"Right,
move, breathe, sneeze. I got you."
Move, breathe, sneeze.
I had to remind myself to breathe during this entire episode.
Yeah. I told you, blood pressure went up, man. Doctor was
like, yo, your blood pressure is
higher than it was last time.
I had to watch it in 2 parts. Oh Lord.
It's hotter. I was like, I was watching Paradise, man. Did you see it? She's like, no. I said, you need to watch it.
Oh no, not the blood pressure.
Yeah, be careful.
Yeah.
Take it easy. You're like, nah, I just was watching the show. I'm good. That's all right. The first time I watched it in 2 parts because I was like, I gotta walk away.
Oh, you had to pause?
Yeah, take
a break. I watched all the way through. I was like, I was like, word? Yeah, okay. And
because I turned it on first as soon as I got up, like 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. I was like, yeah, this ain't the move. Fresh out of my sleep, like.
Not you fresh out of sleep and start.
I didn't know the episode was going to be that intense. I was like,
it's episode 7. Like, Jay, you already know how episodes when it's like close to the last episode,
leading up to the climax. Exactly, it's going to get more intense and more intense. But this is the argument that I was kind of mad about, right? I was mad at both of them. I was mad at both. BOF. Okay, I was mad at both of them. I was mad at Cal because he did kind of like say, hey, listen, your wife need to stay on the ground. She need to go to Atlanta. I get it. I'm mad at him because he should have just told them. Like he knows that he's coming with them. He knows that he's coming. He knows that the family is coming. He
told him. He didn't listen.
Told him, and he told him in like some cold shit. You know what I'm saying? But then I'm mad at Xavier.
That's your job, though.
I'm mad at Xavier, but I'm mad at Xavier because he ain't pick up.
Thank you.
He should have told her, yo, President said you should not be flying right now. So you should not be flying right now because
he was asking questions. So if you were asking that many questions, I was like, why did he let her leave in the first place?
But then again, he's like, well, my wife ain't leave. My wife don't listen to me.
He did say that, but remember when he was walking, he was like, when is this going on? Why are you walking me through? Like, you were already suspicious. Then he's telling you that. You saying the wife don't listen, but like, use your context clues. That's part of your job is to figure it out. He's kind of laying it out for you without saying it. So
isn't it his job though? He ain't no investigator. He's just a Secret Service dude. Listen, he ain't really a detective. You know what I mean? But
yes, he is because he was studying that lady's movements at the restaurant.
He said enough.
Yes, he is, and he's black.
Yeah, but he said enough. The president said enough. He said to me, he said enough to be like, yo, baby, do not go. The president said you need to stay.
That's what I would have said. Allowed to make it plain, Candy. Cal don't got no power. I don't think he was allowed to just come out and say it's going down tomorrow.
He can't say nothing until they get there.
He can't say He couldn't really say. I agree, but
he was sworn to secrecy.
I'm like Xavier. He usually ask about your wife flying planes or
he was
trips.
Being weird right before, and then when he said
that's all right.
And then the wife gave him a kiss. I'd have been like.
Right.
Somebody give me
Like,
some chloroform.
well, that's why I was mad at them.
For me,
And I was mad at her too. Go ahead.
yeah. For me, when Cal said, I will hope you encourage your wife to stay.
That's
not
it.
That's plain for me.
That's plain for me
he
too.
He sent him at that moment. Didn't he send him at that moment to go get her? And he run into her, and she was like, "You too late," and gave him a hug. And
yeah, she was already loading the cab to leave, and he should be like, no.
And he's supposed to have a 5 o'clock appointment to get some nookie, and he missed
right. He's supposed to get some. He was late.
And he was late, so she had to go.
But he's like, please. All he said was, "Please don't go." Like, what is this? Boys to men? You begging?
I'm gonna need you next time to come running with that chloroform, sir, and just put her ass.
That's why I was mad at him. That's why I was like, bro, like you know it's about to come, right? It's about to happen. So you should have stopped her. Period. Take the bags out. Buy a cab. Take the bags out the cab. See you later.
Like, what happened? Oh, you passed out. You couldn't get on the plane.
Oh, you trying to knock her out?
Yeah, chloroform.
Oh, chloroform. Okay, that's what you said.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Put her out like that.
Oh,
okay. When she wake up, she'd be like, "What happened, baby? You fell."
I thought you meant like, "Yo, okay, babe, turn around for a second, pow." No. Okay. I thought you talking about like that.
Not right? Clocker. Clock.
No, not clocker. Okay.
Because you do what you got to do to protect.
Kira, you sound like you've done this before, though. You're like, yeah, chloroform.
Yeah, that's what I did. Like,
I don't have access to it, but he should. I'm just saying.
I ain't touch it. That's not like
you took me back in the day with the chloroform. That's how they used to do it back in the day. Knock people out, they walk up on people, and then fall out. All the TV shows used to do it.
So
which is all bad.
Take you out.
Yeah.
A little something, and then you woke up. We safe now.
Right.
I wouldn't let the kids go. I wouldn't let the kids go to school. Weren't the kids at school? I wouldn't let the kids go to school either. We would have all been at that White House. They'd be like, "Bring your kids to work day." And I'd be like, He acting funny. He telling me to tell her don't go. He want to walk through procedures.
Right. Those were the clues, right? Those were the clues.
You want to make it plain? Yeah, she was bullheaded for sure.
Yeah, we saw that at the school when she was defending her dog, defending Presley.
Yep.
Inequity, not inequality. I was like, oh Lord.
Get your vocabulary together.
Don't mess with the black woman, son, especially she a doctor too. Oh shit. It's over.
Yep. Educated.
Oh Lord.
It'll be a whole different conversation.
Yeah. So they on the plane.
I was mad at him when he yelled at Cal for that. I was like, not you. Sir, knock it.
Cal said, be there for your kids. Your kids are here. Be there for your kids. We cannot do nothing about your wife right now.
That
was he was just looking for somebody to blame because he couldn't do anything about his wife.
Yeah.
So Cal is the scapegoat as to why. Oh, you should have told me. You should have just let me know. Man, I told you in a way. Come on, man. You smart. You intelligent, right? I told you. Don't let her go on the plane. Basically.
Where's your family, Cal? At the bunker.
He was right. They're already there.
Oh, but your family's good, but mine not, right? He's like, watch it. He's like, watch it.
Right, watch it.
Watch what? I'm gonna watch your family be safe and mine not.
Well, he's the president. I don't know. Yeah, but he could.
I feel like with that part, maybe he could have sent X's wife and kids with his kids ahead to be safely in the bunker, because make my job easy. I got to protect you. So take the stress off my shoulder. Now I know that they're secure. I can keep you secure. You see, help me help you.
He is not thinking about no X. Okay.
Yeah, I see that.
He just want X to protect him. I'm thinking about the country. No, you're not.
No.
Well, he did. In the end, he did.
In the end, he did. But I guess he figured like I guess he figured like he don't know how they was gonna react if they did know the real truth.
They would panic.
About to happen. They might set off bells for everybody else. Okay.
Yeah. They would panic and then they would have to run and pop more people than they did in order to get out of there.
That's
true, for sure.
So it would have raided the White House, B.
Oh, for sure.
It'd be more people than it was when it was out there.
I was gonna say they wouldn't have had enough security or Secret Service to keep them people.
They wouldn't even make it to the chopper.
To the chopper. Yeah, nah, they wouldn't have made it.
Yeah, I don't know what information he could have gave him, Kitty, but I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
It should have been like,
I would have used my
keep your
black
wife here. wink, wink. You can't see my eyes, but wink, wink. Like that's the clue. Wink, wink. Keep your wife. Don't let her go to Atlanta.
Encourage her to stay, basically.
Okay, wink, wink. That's the clue.
I already got the clue, so
right.
Nah, it makes the story better though. It does make the story better because now, oh man. All right, let's get to it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he did manage to see his kids are okay, and in the midst of, you know, because he had to go, I guess, kind of wipe his face off a little bit, and he was crying as well about
he just had with
get them brains off.
Yep. 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 And before he saw the kids and stuff like that, and they asked about mom.
Where's my mom?
They asked about mom.
You tear, Kira?
Oh my goodness. They asked about mom.
Denzel glory.
Mom didn't make it. He was hugging and holding his kids, you know, tight and close, and it was like some turbulence and stuff. It was like stuff going on outside. It is like some sonic boom sounds. It was about to happen, and then we saw the other plane went down. Wow.
Crazy.
Everything is crazy. And this is the president plane. He got his own little office, and then you see another little conference room on this plane. I'm like, okay, this is decked out.
Right.
Air Force One,
like an upstairs or upstairs and a downstairs.
Yeah, it is. But
yeah. And it could withstand a nuclear bomb, nuclear blast.
That's crazy.
Yeah, all of that. So
I'm about to go live on there, just chilling.
He's safe.
So, he having a conference. In the conference room, they having this conference, and they, you know that case that they was about to leave on the lawn, almost got left on the lawn.
The football.
Well,
the football, yeah. Football.
That's the nuclear set off, yeah.
So,
well, didn't somebody get popped? The person that was carrying it, so they had to turn around and go.
Xavier had to go run out in the line of fire.
Yeah.
Grab the football.
He's like, the football. He's like, oh shoot.
Right.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
Yes, they need to win all the awards. I agree, but yeah, so he got to do. They say he got to, do what he's supposed to do. They supposed to did in 1962. I think that's why we got that flashback at the beginning.
Gotcha.
So and he is struggling with that decision. Okay. And rightfully so. And he already felt bad when he did the live.
Right.
So he feel even more now that he got to do set the nation off for to end it. I guess. That's I was like, ooh.
They go set it back 500 years. Is that what he said? Something like that.
Yep. And I remember earlier when they was doing a broadcast, they had that doctor who did the seminar.
Oh my
this crazy
God.
girl was there through the whole time, and he the one that warned everybody. He was warning everybody from the beginning.
Oh yeah.
I forgot. The doc.
It was funny. He was like, so how do you survive a nuclear blast? He's like, why don't you ask the dinosaurs? I was like, damn.
Like, yo. Go get a fossil.
And Xavier was like, oh shoot. Xavier got that. He got that clue. Then get keep your wife at home, but you got that clue.
Yeah.
It was too late, Jay.
That man started first they were saying something about it.
I'm like frustrated, like, bro.
Right. He started cursing. They were saying something about his language, and then he was like, "Oh, I got a couple more. Like, you didn't like that one? I'm supposed to use my good language."
Yes, Candy.
He said, "I got some spicy words." He let them all rip. I said, "Oh."
Those conspiracy guys usually like that though. They're just like, I don't give a F. Like, this is what it is.
Yeah, that's how he was at the seminar, and he was like that on TV.
Yep.
He was frustrated.
At least he consistent. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I like consistent people.
Y'all don't listen.
Yeah. I try to tell you.
Now you want me to explain. Exactly. Now you want me to explain, and now I'm irritated. Okay?
Look, nobody was. It was like a handful of people at his seminar.
Right.
It was the case right here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Cal, Sinatra, and a couple other people. Yeah.
Other people.
Wasn't the psychologist there too?
Oh, was she
I
there?
don't know if she was in that room. They didn't really show us everybody who was in the room. It was just like
those two.
a handful.
Yeah.
Other than him talking and Sinatra running after him when he left, because wasn't nobody in there.
So
I hope he survives. Well, saying I hope he does survive.
Oh, the doc.
Yeah, so he can be like, y'all mother freakers. I told you to build a freaking cave and build a hole and go in it. You ain't take me. You know?
In my opinion, he should have been he should not be on that screen. He should be with them, no?
Right.
Since he know everything.
But once again,
they
take people's ideas and
so, I mean, that was his specialty expertise, so why not have him with
he was just sitting there waiting for the world to end on the TV. Wouldn't be me.
He wasn't one of the people. He wasn't one of the people that she brought to build the city, was he?
No.
Because he was too flippant.
It was some other people. Yeah, it was some other.
Yeah, he's too unagreeable. Yeah, he's too unagreeable for Sinatra. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, thanks for the idea, guy. Like, go away. Okay. I need people that's gonna work with me. You know what I mean?
We needed him though. We might have been able to have some animals, and that man didn't have to hide his dog. But you know.
All right.
Yes, AFG. Imagine the last thing you'll see is the scientist you on TV.
Go ask the dinosaur's mother.
Right.
You're done. What a way to go out.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he opened the football, this case, and it's like some Matrix stuff, red and blue pills kind of joint. And you see him holding up one, holding up which code did what, which code did he went with blue. And you know, he wanted to give people a chance, I guess, to survive. See, some people give a chance for them to survive. And he see a screen once he chose the blue, flip the switch, and he see on his screen the missiles things are coming. And we see Atlanta pop up. It went through Chicago. I'm like, dang, really?
They got y'all first.
And then it went straight down to Atlanta, and he knows that that's where Xavier's wife is at. So, and
those are the nuclear missiles coming from the other country.
At the same time, Xavier was on the phone as this was happening with the wife. So he said he was, he was emotional. He was just saying he's there for her and stuff like that. That
was sad, yo.
Yeah,
it was.
And then it just went complete static silent.
But see, that's the crazy part is that he's talking to her, right? And you see this missile go all the way down destination to Atlanta right there.
Yeah.
And then you hear the phone flipping and clicking, and as it's getting closer and closer. But we're also seeing Cal looking at the blue wave of those codes, because it's supposed to deactivate all electronics, right? So it's supposed to deactivate the missiles, but every electronic though, which is dope. Like, I never knew they had something like that. I don't know if they still do, but I think that's dope. You know what I mean?
Look, I was like, probably
everything else.
Yeah, that's fire that they do that instead of like launching another attack nuclear missiles to go against the country.
Right.
Okay, y'all attack us, we're going to deactivate everything, but it's going to wipe us out too as far as electronics. I kind of nerded out right there. I did nerd out right there. I was like, oh, that's technology. That's really dope, man. I like that.
You see them when they get to you see when they get to paradise, they got the little wrist thing. So
yeah,
there's that.
Yeah.
So yeah, and that was all going down. And Sinatra was trying to stop Cal from doing going that route, choosing the blue instead of the red.
Yeah.
So
she's so annoying.
We already know what she on. Yeah, I know. I was like, I'm just waiting for her to get popped, and then we get back to the present. Okay. I was just like hoping somebody was gonna pop up through the window or something.
Yeah, she's nothing but a thriller,
no hair and just
so we
she's
back
nothing but a thriller. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So we back in present day with Sinatra and Xavier. He still got his blicky pointing to her.
Yeah.
And we back in present day, and she he's saying you lying because she was in the room for the most part, for some of the part of Kyle choosing what he did. So, and she said the transmitters are up there, I should say, to see if there's any activity. She started pressing the recordings, and then you hear all these different type of voices. Then eventually we did hear Xavier's wife's voice, Terry, aka Dr. Rogers Collins. You heard her voice, and she had to say, "This is Dr. Rogers Collins. I'm trying to get to my husband Xavier, trying to get to Colorado and stuff like that. Is anyone out there? Stuff like that." She stopped the recorder, and he said, "How can I get to her?" As he's still pointing the blicky at her. And, he's still emotional. And you know how Sterling K. Brown could drop a tear.
Baby, yes.
Just like that.
Yeah.
Before you get to the end, though, I do want to point out, when the missile supposedly was supposed to hit Atlanta, right? And her phone went out. He put his head down, but we could see that nothing hit Atlanta on the screen. He didn't lift his head up to see that.
Right.
Yeah. So he would have known, but he was so emotional he had his head down. So what she's saying is true. Yeah.
Yeah, because Xavier, like, I was there with the president. I was there. I know everything that happened. I was by his side. She's like, no, you don't know everything.
Nah.
So,
and then Presley had found something that said Atlanta got hit first or whatever was on the iPad, and he thought it. So,
right.
Well, yeah.
And I'm just sitting here trying not to use my scientist voice, because when we start talking about Sinatra, I be wanting to cuss too. Okay, I get it, sir.
Your scientist
so
voice.
red hot. He is cussing them people out, child.
He wanted everybody gone. That was crazy. That's the crazy part. She wanted everybody to be gone.
She's an excellent villain, because I'd be so aggravated.
That's why I said I was waiting for somebody to split her wig through the window or something, like do something at the end of this episode, like
right
while she's still standing. But anyway, he asked how can I get to her and stuff like that. And then she called somebody named Mark, and she talks on the phone, and she said something about Presley. He like, hey, Mark,
that's where she was supposed to be at, and she took her butt
that was
out
the guy
there.
supposed to be watching the kids.
So he said she's not here. She's gone. She's not in the room. And then this was
how do you know exactly where to call?
And this is where she said, "I will." Then she talked about Cal DNA, crime scene DNA results. It was somebody outside of here. The DNA came back for someone.
I don't know if I believe that, though. I know they're trying to get us to believe it's that
like
lady,
I do and I don't.
Because why you mess it up the first time if that was the case? Why it was inconclusive the first time? If it was somebody else, like you lying to the people already. Like, you're not going to tell the general public. You're telling them he passed in his sleep. So you only a select few are going to know the truth anyway. So why, if it was somebody outside, would you not just go with that?
It might be a redirection. She might be lying.
Yeah,
and she might be taking the pressure off of herself and anybody he would think, because we all think it was Jane, right? We all figure it's Jane, right? For the most part, I took out the president.
No, because you know what we missed last episode talking about. Remember when Presley and Cal Jr. went to go get the grandpa with the hand? Remember, she saw the bookmark from the wife, and then she said she remembered seeing a flower from the bookmark on the back of somebody's jacket. Who the heck was that?
Oh, the symbol.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm like, is that
we
who
didn't
did
talk
it?
about that. Yeah, we didn't talk about it. Yeah, you're right. You're right. We didn't talk about that.
Yeah, we didn't talk about that.
And I feel like that was a guy, the build of a guy, but I could be wrong.
Right.
It could be Jane. I just remember seeing the jacket with the same
Jane,
flower.
or it could be another thriller that we haven't seen yet.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Who, like Marsha?
Marsha.
Well, now we got to add Marsha to it because of what happened in this episode, because we didn't even know about a Marsha till we got to this, right? So
yeah, but she got to get there first.
Hey, how we get the dog?
How many
there?
years they been down there?
I don't know, child. I'll be losing track of time, child.
Okay.
I don't think
I know the daughter was a little younger and she a little
like
older
a year,
now.
I think. No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't like 5 years or nothing like that. So.
No.
Okay. Yeah. So he know that his daughter's not there, and then she said, "I could tell you about Kyle DNA, yada yada yada," and then she said, "I'm gonna need my weapons and let my people go in exchange of, I guess, telling you about Kyle stuff." I'm like, what about his daughter?
Give me my damn daughter. Don't nobody care about
Kyle.
He don't care about Kyle. He just want to know where his wife is and where the daughter is. That's all he wants.
My daughter first, then my wife. And nobody really cares about Cal anymore.
Right. So I'm like, what? And then she said, remember earlier in the beginning of the episode, she said she's not a monster. And then at the end, she was like, I guess I really am a monster. I was like,
you are.
Hello.
We've known that all season, ma'am.
I've been waiting for you to get your wig split for forever.
Right. That's what Dr. Hot Pants said to him too. And I was like, now Dr. Hot Pants, she is a monster.
They got a season 2 coming, right? So I don't think she's gonna get a wig split anytime soon. She got to stay around. I'm just saying, she is the ultimate villain. She's the ultimate villain. We need more. And you know how she know where the guy
who pop.
Yeah, that's gonna be way down the line. Way down the line. We ain't gonna see that till next. But we get a clue maybe in the last episode, and then they're gonna keep us hanging. You didn't tell us. Yeah, and we're gonna be talking about it all the way to the next season. Watch. Momster.
Once she is telling the truth about the DNA results,
I don't see why she gotta lie. Except to again take the attention off of Jane.
It'd be Marsha. It could be his wife. All I know. They took out the president. I don't know.
She didn't lie about the.
I don't know. I just have a hard time believing anything she says. I'd be like,
I need to know where her family at, because she is too comfortable.
Yeah,
we got family here that still can get touched. Okay.
Right.
That was one of the first things she said though when all of this started going on. She was like, "Get my daughter and my husband." Da 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 da. So they wherever they at.
Yeah, they're in a secure location.
Yeah, we need to find them. Since we got Presley, we need to find it.
Yeah, she's super evil, dog. Yeah.
Yeah, and that was the end. She just said, I guess I am a monster. Just a second thought.
I need my weapons. I need it for what, ma'am? They was just sitting there anyway. Knock it off.
But to know what happened to Cal, like his daughter is not there. You think he won't care about that? But she didn't say that Jane got her or we got her.
Yeah, he didn't say Jane, but she didn't say Jane, but yes. Yeah.
She didn't really say
details. If you want to know where your daughter and your wife is, then you'll do this. Yeah. Yeah, you're a monster. Yep.
Yeah, so that was the end of the episode. It was a good episode. It was
intense.
It was good to see the day Doomsday happening finally. So
yeah.
It was good seeing that, and
I'm glad he didn't start off with the day though. This is definitely
talking about like
rewarding.
episode 1.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. I'm glad they started off with them going into the bunker, into the cave or whatever, but they didn't show all of this. So
yeah, they were like
this was more rewarding to see it now, and then connect it to what the last episode was going to show us. So they doing this right, man, for real.
Yes,
awards.
So.
Yeah, I loved it. I enjoyed it. I don't mind watching it again. That's how good it was.
I watched it twice.
So this is definitely, because it was so detailed. This is definitely an episode you have to watch more than one time.
Oh yeah,
it was so much stuff being said, whether it's in the background or foreground. Because it was like, you remember like people talking in the scene, then you hearing stuff in the background from the TV or something. Like, what is they saying? Right. You're trying to catch everything.
Even when Cal started explaining the red and the blue, when it did, I said, "We have a that
was like, okay, the matrix effect, like
right.
blue, red pill.
He's like, "What do you say? What?"
So yeah, that's what I said. It's a very detailed episode. I enjoyed it. So
yeah,
we are at the end. I can't wait to episode 8. Any predictions?
No.
For episode 8.
I'm trying to get some based on the title.
This episode, okay.
The man who kept the secrets.
That's Xavier. Was he supposed to be keeping that iPad thing a secret? I don't know.
That's why I'm like, who's that?
Daddy Kane. I don't know. He know all the secrets. Daddy Kane. We ain't seen him this episode. Not even when they was transported everybody out. I guess he's already out. So, like you said,
yeah, he's probably still at the house reading poetry. That's what he's doing. But the man, what's the name of it again? The man what?
The man who kept the secrets.
Interesting. Who could that
Probably
be?
The dad. Who else?
It could be a woman. It could be a woman.
That's true.
It could, or it could be somebody we haven't even seen yet.
The guy in the control room.
But we really never looked who we saw, and we never really gave it no other thought.
Right.
Because why was you in the control room and then the thing was dead for 2 hours, but you didn't pick up that it was dead? Like, weren't you supposed to be there watching it? I don't know. I'm just making up things now. I think he's with Xavier's team now.
Yeah. It's going to be hard for Xavier to convince, what's her name? The rest of them, the whole crew, to give up the weapons.
Robinson.
Robinson looked like the preview. She looked like, what does she have on you? My daughter. Ooh.
My daughter. Right. So he's going to try, but they're going to be like, nah, dog. Because Robinson loves the straps.
And did they give us
how she was last episode?
Did they give us Cal's wife for nothing? What's going on with Cal's wife? We don't hardly see her. Did they give her us for nothing?
I think at the episode 2 we ain't see her no more. Episode 2.
She was at the funeral. Those funerals, episode 2.
They left her alone.
2 or 3.
Okay.
Yeah, they left her alone. It's gonna be crazy.
Why we couldn't have took her out? You know what I'm saying?
What do we
need? Because what do we need you for? Like, are you a suspect or not? Like, it was there. Now you're not there. You're supposed to be getting a divorce. He's having an affair with this woman.
It's usually the spouse. They say.
Exactly. That's why I'm like.
And he was having an affair with Mr. Robinson. We already
maybe it is this. Maybe you guys are onto something. Maybe it's the wife that took out Cal.
Lover's quarrel.
Or Sinatra's husband. Like, do something with these people you done showed us 2 times, please. Make it be.
No, what you saying? You might be right, yo.
Man. Okay.
You might be right, because he was trying to mess around with Robinson anyway. So it might be the wife. Like, I'm done with you messing around with these black women.
Well, he said that after the presidency was over, she was going to divorce him anyway. So
yeah, who knows? They said.
It might be Marsha.
But I'm gonna need the son to listen to that.
Yes.
Oh, the CD.
That CD. Yeah. You think he's gonna do it?
And you think he's gonna try to find?
I hope so.
Presley, because they was hanging out while he was doing his rally speech on the car.
His dad. Trying to be his father.
Right. But yeah, so I hope all that comes to the next episode. But I can't wait. I can't wait to see it. So it's gonna be good. And we gotta see
Xavier gonna find his daughter.
He better. Ooh. He better. Even if we don't get that wife, if we don't get Presley by the end of this next episode,
we gotta do something. Like,
you
think a key player gotta fall in.
You think X is going to take out Jane for his daughter?
I would love to see that. Look. Birdman hands. Yes, I would love to see that.
Okay. Ever since he popped my Billy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He my Billy. Because I was like.
You think on her way out, while she popped in the leg, she's going to be like, you not a formidable enemy. That's why I had to take out Billy. And then X going to go crazy. Be like, blah, 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 blah. This drama. There's a drama.
You.
Just add a little bit of Tyler Perry up in there. You know what I'm saying?
Right, that's what I'm like, what? Okay. Not Tyler catching a stray. That's
no. It was a joke.
But yeah, we know it's a joke.
Yeah.
It's jokes here. Yeah, so any other predictions before we go around see what y'all got going on? Did y'all would like to see?
So much stuff that could be wrapped up that we know is not going to be wrapped up, you know, because we're getting another season, thankfully. So it's like,
yeah. I'm still absorbing this episode, so.
Oh, okay, got you.
I'm still like,
it was a lot.
It was a lot.
It was a lot. Very detailed, and it was a lot. So, anyone watch this episode, I advise you to watch it 2 or 3 times because it's like a lot of clues and gems in there that you were like, okay, why does matter? Because like we said, like the 1962, but we said they're just showing us that it happened before.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
I just went like this, and it was.
I know.
Showing up.
So thanks, whoever's here watching us, talking about breaking this down, making predictions of this episode of Paradise. Make sure y'all like the video. Make sure y'all subscribe to everyone's channel up here. Before we get out of here, Miss Kara speaks. Can you tell the people what you got going on?
Yeah, Love is Blind coming up Sunday, as well as my weekly huddle. We'll have another found recap. Mm-hmm. Check out my Married to Medicine that I did. I don't even know what day we on. 2 days ago.
Yes, 2 days ago.
2 days ago.
It's okay.
Notifications on. I'm like, is it Tuesday, Wednesday?
Yeah, I know. These days are going by.
Mix all together.
VACAY-JayTV. What you got going on?
Yeah. So me and Tika, we just recorded a reaction to episode 7, I believe, of The Oval, which was wild. It was less wild than the previous one, but definitely check out that live that we just did. It was pretty intense. And yeah, we just wrapping up this right here, Paradise, right? That's coming up. And look out for I want to say the pregame to Ruthless. We're going to be doing the pregame final predictions based on the crazy trailer. So look out for that. And then we got a whole lot of stuff coming, right? Beauty in Black is on the way. Raising Kanan, look out for that. I may do final predictions for that as well. And hopefully they'll drop some more exclusives and then we can get more picks and stuff like that. So look out for that for Raising Kanan. And yeah, man, March Madness is on the way. So just get ready, put your notification bells on and get ready, man. We're going to bring you this live entertainment, some exclusives and all that good stuff. Shout out to my new members. We got some more new members coming through. So make sure you become a member on the channel so you can get all exclusive stuff before everybody else. All right. So it's your man VACAY. You know what it is, man. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Let's get it.
Okay. And for me, catch me later at 10:20 Eastern Standard Time with Sisters, Tyler Perry Sisters on BT. Hush Care. With me and Candy Love. We be back here live talking about the episode and stuff. And Sunday found, and I'm still working on some things. I'm thinking about picking up another show that I like and I want to talk about it. So yeah, just make sure you are subscribed and keep your notification bells on. And we are out of here. Deuces.
Peace.